Hello and welcome to the Stronghold Digital Mining Daily Update. Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2023. So the price of Bitcoin has been making news lately. So from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday till now, there's been quite a volatile swing in the price of Bitcoin, right? We went from about $27,300 all the way up to nearly $30,000 per coin. And now we've retraced our steps back to the roughly $27,000 per coin range. Now, as I suspected, the fact that the price of Bitcoin started to perk up a bit had a direct and immediate impact in our stock price. So today, throughout the trading day, we were over $1 a share. However, as the trading day came to an end, our shares began to fall. And I want to actually take a quick look in real time in just a moment at where our shares closed. I do want to point out, though, that grid pricing has been particularly volatile in some ways. Right now, as I'm creating this update, PJM Penelec, which is where our Scrubgrass power plant is located, grid prices there are at around $21 a megawatt, and over in PJM PPNL, which is where which is where Panther Creek is located, grid prices are currently around $12 to $13 a megawatt hour. So again, grid pricing is extremely soft at the moment. That being said, even though there has been quite a bit of volatility in the price of Bitcoin priced in dollars per megawatt hour is at around $87. And that's with Bitcoin trading at around $27,400 as I create this update. So again, even if we're creating our own electricity at, say, $50 a megawatt hour, and we're turning around and then using that electricity to mine Bitcoin at a Bitcoin priced in dollars per megawatt hour of about $87, I mean, the margin is tremendous. If we happen to have been idling our power plants, then the margin's even larger. Okay, now let's take a very careful look at where the stock price closed, because this it looks like we're going to be right pretty much at that precipice. I mean, I have to laugh a little bit. So it looks like we closed at $1 a share. Now, for the sake of tracking whether or not we're achieving a minimum bid price of $1 a share, let's I don't know. I've really done a lot of research, and I've read a lot of fine print about this topic. And I keep seeing minimum bid price of $1 a share. However, in one of our regulatory filings, I did see phraseology to the effect of a closing price of $1 per share or more. There's a slight nuance between a closing price of $1 per share or more and a minimum bid price of $1 per share or more. So typically, when you look at say a chart, or rather not even a chart, but let's just say you're looking at a real-time quote, you'll see a bid price and you'll see an ask price, and then you'll typically see a price at which shares of a particular stock, right? In our case, we're talking about Stronghold Digital Mining, right? You'll see a price at which the stock most recently transacted at. Sometimes it'll be at the bid price, sometimes it'll be at the ask price. A lot of times it's somewhere in between. So, as it stands right now, I'm reluctant. Oh gosh, I'm reluctant at some level to want to focus too intently on the stock price for a little bit here. Let's see if we have several days where it seems as if, though, at a bare minimum, our closing price is $1 per share, okay? And then we can maybe kind of really start thinking, hey, maybe we're going to get close enough to 10 consecutive business days where the stock price is at $1 a share or more. Could today be the beginning of another 10-day cycle? It's yet to be seen. Obviously, we're very, very sensitive to the price of Bitcoin. I'm convinced that if the price of Bitcoin itself had stayed, say, north of $29,000 per coin, our stock price would more than likely have been well over $1. I'm looking again at the chart here. I mean, we topped out a little bit over $1.15 a share. It seems $1.16 per share as an intraday high. So, man, well, I sometimes jokingly tell our friend Tim, whom we're due to have a conversation with again on this channel, I'll sometimes say to him, Tim, why does it have to be this darn hard, right? Where it's like we're right at that precipice. I mean, again, bear in mind, Chase White, which is a analyst, right, who's covering this company, and if I'm not mistaken, Chase has a CFA, which is he's a chartered financial analyst. I mean, that's essentially the equivalent of like you can look at it as like a PhD, so to speak, in financial analysis. It's a very, very prestigious sort of thing to have, and so if Chase has a stock price target for this company that's, I believe, $2.25 a share, and we're trading at $1 a share. Again, you don't need to be a mathematician to figure out that there's an incredible gap between where we're currently trading and where a Wall Street practitioner believes our stock should be trading at. So let's see what materializes. I think I'm reluctant to begin a countdown in earnest. I'm going to kind of just keep this in mind. I'm going to make a notation. Let's see if the next several trading sessions include us having a stock price of at least $1 per share. And then we can maybe start to get excited again about, hey, you know what, we're getting really close now. But for right now, clearly we're really trading in lockstep with Bitcoin. I think the sooner the price of Bitcoin gets to $30,000 a coin or beyond, it pretty much seems to suggest that our stock price will definitely be over $1 a share. As I said yesterday, I think anything under $1 a share right now is probably a buy, and certainly anybody who picked up shares in the 90, 93, 94 cent, a share range, you're doing pretty well today. But let's see what the rest of the trading week has in store for us. Let's stay positive. Let's be great, and I'll see you tomorrow.